What's up guys, Josh here, and this is JN Golf. On this episode of Break Par, I will be taking on the Farms Golf Club here on FSX 2020. Actually I've never played this course on here, so this will be a first time for me. Looks to be like a little bit of a shorter course even from the tips. I believe it's just under 7,000 yards. I think it's 6,900 something, I believe. Not quite sure, but I think that's about what it is. So long hitter like me without the rough penalty should be able to score here pretty well. So I feel like I'm trending in the right direction. We got under par in our last episode, so I'm hoping that I can get back to there this time. I've worked my way through most of the standard courses here on FSX 2020. We'll start to get into some of the other courses eventually, but I have a few more of these courses left. I know a lot of you out there will be watching the Masters like I will be this week, so this video will be released a little bit earlier. Hope you enjoy. First hole here at the Farms is a 388-yard par 4 dogleg left. Given my big draw or hook, however you want to look at it, I feel like I can hit my driver and get this one pretty close. So we're gonna start off down the middle and hopefully it turns pretty good here. All right, let's get off to a good start. Oh, it's snapping. Maybe a little too much though. A lot of bit too much. I don't know what hole that is, but I am about 2 feet from the pin over there. I guess I didn't need to snap it that much, guys. Not that much draw. But you know what? I got a good angle from here anyways. I don't think they'd be happy with me playing this off of this green here in real life, but in sim golf, all is fair. All right, so like I said, 63 yards, just slightly uphill. Let's get it up there, get it close, hop and stop. All right, sit down just a hair. Well, I did the hop and stop, but I carried it just a tad too far, but middle of the green for the first hole. So I have a 23 footer for birdie on the first hole here. Looks like I'm kind of up on a slope, so it's gonna go downhill and hard to the right initially. Then it kind of flattens out. And then once it gets to the cup, it's moving hard to the right again. So I'm not entirely sure how far out to the left I need to aim, but I'm gonna go maybe 1.5 foot, I'd say. I think I need to go out there a little ways. Let it trickle down. Oh, slow down. Wow, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. It actually ended up being not a terrible putt though. You saw how it flattened out. It was kind of a weird putt. All right, I'm gonna have 6.5, yeah, look at how weird that green is. I have 6.5 feet up the hill for par. I don't think this one's gonna be terribly difficult. Like I said, it's uphill and moving just slightly from right to left. So maybe go outside, a couple inches outside of the cup, I think. Oh, it just didn't quite turn until after. That was a pretty good putt, guys. It'll be all right. Let me see. Obviously not the start that I wanted on a short hole like that, but could have been a lot worse. Hole number 2, we're getting right into a par 3. 171 yards, 7 feet downhill, so not too far downhill. I'm gonna go at this with the 8-iron. Maybe start it just right of the pin. Hopefully it draws back a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, and I came through real quick on that, guys. That was not a good swing. Oh, look at that good kick down that hill. Pin's kind of in the middle. Maybe I'll take this a little bit on the higher side, see if I can't get one to sit down. Oh, it was pretty flat. Pretty flat. Not terrible shot though. A little over 6 feet to save par. Another tester for par. This is ever so slightly downhill and pretty straight. Inside left edge is what I'm going for. All right, not a very good start, guys. Let's see, let's finish it off here. Just like that, that'll work. All right, that puts me at 2 over par through the first 2 holes here. But I have a par 5 coming up here, 541 yards, which really isn't terribly long. Go down just the right side here a little bit. See if we can get one down there. See if I can get one down there. Go for it in 2. All right, here we go. Oh, I hit it the ground and it's a toe banger. Ooh. Ooh. Not a good hit at all, guys. I'm gonna hit the 3-wood. Get it to draw back a little bit. I think I can get it pretty close. It's 284 yards, 28 feet downhill. Let's get one out there onto the green. Oh no! Guys. Guys, I am in the, okay. All right, well, penalty area. All right. So instead of looking for birdie, I have to get up and down for par from here. This is 76 yards. Pretty flat from where I'm at here. I like this. I like this shot. I'm confident here. I'm gonna get up and down for par. Let's do it. Sit down right on it. Ooh, we carried it almost over top of the flag. Just a little bit past it there. That's a really good shot though, guys. All right, this one's slightly downhill and moving just slightly from right to left. I gotta go just outside the cup here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it didn't want to fall in. That is a mean cup there. I felt like I gave it a pretty good effort there. Maybe a little more pace and it would have stayed in the middle of the cup. All right. Well, that's 3 holes and 3 bogeys, guys. It could be worse. Driver's not treating me well. 3-wood isn't treating me well. Let's see if the 4-iron treats me well here. Let's get some confidence. This is a 377-yard par 4 for hole 4. A little bit of a dog leg left. If I get this 4-iron out there, in somewhere in the fairway, somewhere in play, then I think I can get a good shot at birdie. All right, here we go. Well, it's not going to be the fairway, but it should be okay. Should be okay there. I have 132 yards to the hole, and it's pretty flat here, maybe slightly uphill if anything. Yeah, 2 feet uphill. I can't really see the pin from where I'm at, but it's in the front section there. From 132, I like my gap wedge. This should be perfect. it's gonna hang on. I maybe open the face just a little bit. All right, well that worked out. It hung onto that edge. Hung onto that edge, and that should be a pretty good look for birdie. All right, yeah, 13.5 feet. That's a good look, guys. So, like I said, 13.5 feet, moving a little bit downhill and steadily from right to left, especially in the first half of the putt. So I'm gonna go about 6 inches out to the right and let it come back to the hole. I did not get it out there far enough. But this could be my very first par of the round, which would be super nice. All right, a par, guys. Like I said, a par is nice. That puts me at 3 over through 4 holes. It's still doable here. We can still get to under par. I just got to get some birdies, and I think there's going to be plenty of opportunity to do so. So next hole, hole number 5, is another par 3. This is a pretty long par 3. Pins in the middle right there, as you can see. Like I said, 193 yards is flat. I really like my 7-iron here. Let's get back on track. All right, come back just a little bit. It's not gonna come back. Caught the ground just a little bit too, guys. Just don't quite have my swing right yet, but I feel it coming. Kind of short-sided myself to not miss on the correct side of the hole. I'm gonna have to just get it over top of this lip, take it a little bit high. Hopefully I can land it close and it'll stop. All right, that is a really good shot, guys. I nipped that one very clean, took it high just over that lip of the bunker. It spun and it kind of just trickled down to the hole. Couldn't really ask for much more than that one. So 3 feet to clean up for par. Let's not mess around here. Let's put it in. All right, there we go. That's a great up and down from over there. Great up and down. Something positive to get us going here. That's 2 pars in a row, guys, after the 3 straight bogeys. Deep breaths, I'm gonna get there. 332 yard, par 4, straight away here. I should probably hit my 4-iron here, but I wanna get back on track. I'm gonna go driver. I'm gonna start it down the right side, let it come back. Here we go. Oh, be so good. Sit down a little bit, actually. Oh, stop. Holy cow. That carried 324 and it rolled down that hill and it ended up getting to 354. That was mashed. 121 club speed and 177 ball speed. So I middled that one. But I actually left myself with a pretty good pitch shot here from 31 yards. I got the whole length of the green to work with. The only thing that I'm not quite sure about is what exactly this green does. From where I'm at, it looks like it slopes from right to left, but I don't really know what it's gonna do once it gets there. I might just carry this most of the way there. Hopefully it'll do a little hop and stop and then maybe release to the cup. All right, here we go. Just like that. All right. That is exactly what I'm talking about right there, guys. All right, let's get the first birdie of the day on the scorecard. Here we go. Not only did I hammer that, I pushed it quite a bit. All right, well, that is a really piss poor par. But it's my third straight par, so after the 3 straight bogeys, I have 3 straight pars, so I'm still 3 over through 6 holes. And now we enter hole 7, which is a 424-yard par 4. It looks like it's downhill by quite a bit. Gonna go over some water here to the right. I'm gonna aim it down this right side and give it a whack with the driver. Oh, I like it. That was hammered again. All the way through the fairway, guys. 47 yards, 9 feet up the hill. Don't have a ton of green to work with, but again, I think I can get one there. If I nip it clean, it should hop and stop. Oh, sit down. Just a hair. All right. Carried it just a hair too far there. Wanted to make sure I got it onto the green. All right, wish I was a little bit closer here, but I still have a chance at a birdie. Still can get our first birdie, my first birdie on the scorecard here. Just over 17 feet down the hill, moving ever so slightly from right to left. Let's just ease this one down the hill. Turn. Oh, I thought that was a really good putt, guys. Just like that. All right, nothing hurt. Just got to make some putts, guys, down the stretch here. Hole 8 is a 390-yard par 4. It's straight away. I think this is another one that we just blast with the driver. Looks like if I'm going to miss anywhere, I need to miss to the right. So we're gonna start it down that side. All right, here we go. Oh, and it's gonna stay right. I just opened the face, but I'm gonna be playing from a different fairway, and I don't think that's the worst thing I could have done either. Like I said, I did miss it in the correct spot. Just wasn't a super good swing, guys. Didn't have much control of the face. But, because I missed in the right spot, even though this is a blind shot, I'm gonna have a good look at this from 90 yards. 24 feet downhill. This should just be a nice controlled 60 degree. All right, sit down maybe just a hair. That's pretty good. I feel like that was a pretty good shot. Looks like it's pretty straight, moving slightly right to left on me until maybe I get by the hole, then it's gonna move the other way. So let's just try to get this one close, get the pace right. Oh wow, I thought that was, I didn't think there was any way, guys, that I could get that close to the hole. I thought that was a really good putt there. All right, I have 10 feet for par. It's pretty straight. I'm just gonna make it. Oh no. Hammered it in for bogey. As bad as this is going, I'm still in position to score okay here. I just have to get it going. Just really have to turn it around right here. Hole 9 is a 478-yard par 5, which honestly, I really like the look of this hole, even though it's a dog leg right. I think I can get this one out there pretty good with my driver. Let's rebound with the driver, get another straight one out there. All right, here we go. All right, it's gonna draw a little too much, but as long as it stays, all right, I'm on the side of that hill, but it could have been a lot worse. 198 yards on this shot, but it's quite a bit downhill. 26 feet downhill. I really like the 7-iron again here. I think I can be aggressive with this. Let's hit one close. Get back on track with the irons. Oh man, it's right at it. It might be a little bit long though. Sit, please. All right, that's a good shot, guys. That was right over top of the flag with a little baby draw. And I don't think it rolled out too much. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. 18 feet for eagle, which is exactly what I need after that last bogey. Last couple holes that I should have had a few birdies at this point. Hasn't worked out, but this definitely should be at the very least a birdie. All right, guys, I can do this one. 18 feet, slightly downhill, moving a little bit from left to right. Got to get it out to the left just a little bit. Let it come to the hole. I'm gonna make this one. Or not. Stop, please. Go just outside the right edge here. A 3-putt par from 18 feet. I have to start putting. All right, I'm gonna rattle off 5 birdies on this side. All right, hole number 10 is a 423-yard par 4, pretty straight away. Looks fairly narrow. I'm gonna get one down there. All right, I like that one. Come back just a little bit, just a hair. All right, I just missed that fairway down the right. Really needed it to come back just a hair more, but that was a good drive. I like this angle, just a little bit up the hill. 64-yard shot, pins in the front again. I got attack. Let's get a wedge close here. Sit right on it. I don't know, guys. I feel like I've had a lot of 8-foot putts that I just haven't gone down for me. This one is pretty straight. I just gotta make it. Just gotta make it. Yeah. All right. For par. What a par, guys. All right, hole number 11 is a 382-yard par 4. I don't feel too comfortable with the driver on this hole with it being a pretty sharp dogleg left. And I think 3-wood could still go too far. So I'm gonna go with the 4-iron, and I should still have a wedge in here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, that was blasted. Yeah, it might not make it to the fairway though. Oh, we're in a bunker. We're in a bunker. I thought that was gonna end up being pretty good, but I guess I needed to start it off a little more to the right. All right, this is steep. 101 yards, slightly uphill. Should be a nice smooth 56 degree for me, I believe. I can still attack this. All right. We're getting a birdie today, guys. Getting one here. Oh, well, I should grab the right club first. I like it. I really like it. Okay, that was a good shot, guys. This one's uphill, moving slightly right to left. Let's see if we can make one. Oh no, it was short. I think it was tracking too. It just needed to get there. It just needed to get there. All right, tapping for par. There we go. All right, still 4 over par through 11 holes. I've had some really good opportunities that I have really ruined. Oh boy. Hole number 12 is a 579 yard par 5. But this is going to be a pretty tough dog leg right from this angle. I'm gonna have to go with a straight ball here. Make sure I don't push into these trees to the right of me. All right, let's get one out there. Sit down, please. Sit down, please. Well, I don't know if I have a shot there, but I don't think it was terrible. All right, I have 250 yards out. It looks like I have a shot. It looks like I have a shot here. All right, I gotta go with the 3-wood. I don't have to murder this. I don't have to kill it, but I gotta get it up and over this. I'm gonna start it off just out to the right here and get one up towards the green. Oh no. That was a good shot, guys, but I caught the hill. I guess I was playing for the layup unintentionally here. I thought I didn't have to worry about that, but I guess I did. All right, 133 yards, 12 feet uphill, pins in the back. I'm gonna be aggressive with this. Going at it with a gap wedge. Here we go. All right, that's gotta be really good. It's gotta be so good. All right, just a hair short, but that was right at it. This is going downhill and moving pretty steadily from right to left. See if we can make one. Oh man, it just broke a lot at the end. Couldn't quite get that high enough. Thought I hit it high enough, but good pace overall. Man, it hurts me to not birdie par 5s. Okay, all right. So still even par on this side. I am still 4 over through 12 holes. The time is now. The time is now. This is a narrow little course. Narrow little course. A lot of trouble here. All right. All right, we're gonna go out here to the right. Gonna go out here to the right. Even though it's a dog leg left, I'm gonna draw this baby. I'm gonna cut this little dog leg here. See if we can get a close look. All right, bombs away, guys. Bombs away. Oh, please sit down. Please sit down. I hit that way too hard. Sit on it, please. Spin back. Just a little bit too far again. Just a little bit too far. Oh, well, I thought it was farther than that. It's only 10 feet 9 inches. So actually, I have another really good look. I feel like the wedges have not been my problem today. Putting though has been a problem. This is straight. Maybe I have to go just inside left edge. I gotta make this one. Let's do it. And I pulled it 2 inches outside the cup. Pulled it 2 inches outside the cup. For bogey, for bogey. All right, I just gotta be smarter off the tee, guys. I think I would play this course much better the second time through. Hole 14 is a par 3. First par 3 we've had in a little while. 180 yards, just 183 yards, slightly uphill. The pin's in the back though. I don't want to carry this one over, so I'm gonna draw an 8-iron. See if I can't get one to run up there. A little bit quick with it. Huh, well, it came back down that hill, I suppose. This is only 29 feet down this hill. I almost made it back to the green. I just gotta let this roll to the pin, guys. Go in.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh, I thought that was it. Thought that was it. Tapping for par. Par and a par 3 is good. Okay. All right. So I've played this side at 1 over par so far. I'm at 5 over par. Let's get something going down the stretch. I need at least one birdie. There is water down the right. I just got to hit a straight one. Let's do it. Oh, I like it. I really like that. Gonna kick just through the fairway. That was a good drive. Good aggressive play. Let's see if we can finally get one to pay off. Finally, let's do it. Whew. All right. 28-yard shot, just slightly downhill. Just got to keep hitting my wedges. I'm happy with how that play has been. Here we go. Oh, stop, please. Slightly downhill. I'm gonna have a look at birdie. Straight back up this hill, just slightly uphill. Gotta hit a putt on the right line. Just like that, guys, we took the lid off. It's a birdie. It's a birdie. I can do it. I can do it. It might have taken me 15 holes to do it, but I did it. Let's see if I can keep rattling off some birdies here. 235 yards to the pin, water in front and all that on the left. I just gotta play this on the right side of the green. See if I can draw it back to it just a little bit. All right, I thinned it. But I am gonna get very lucky there. All right, 35 yards. Green is moving pretty hard from right to left. Gotta just get one down there out to the right. Hopefully let it feed back to the cup. Oh, go, go, go. 10 footer for par, pretty far downhill, and it's racing across from right to left. If I make this, it'll be a miracle. Well, that was crazy. But pretty long par 4 here. Gotta hit another good drive. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, there's a really good drive, guys. If it makes it to the fairway, that'll be fantastic. Not quite, but man, was that killed. 110 yards to the flag. Should be a solid gap, or a 56-degree sand wedge for me. 12 feet downhill. All right, let's stick one close. Get another birdie on the scorecard. Oh, it's right on it. Sit down just a hair. Oh man, the wedges have not been the problem, guys. The wedges have been so good. Slightly downhill, slightly moving from right to left. Just so subtly though. Ooh, it's a birdie, guys. That's number 2, our second one in the last 3 holes. Unfortunately, it's kind of a net zero with that double bogey, but I'm back to 5 over. I'm having fun, guys. I'm having fun. Hole number 18, 521 yard par 5. All right, let's get an eagle on the scorecard and get it 3 over. That would be huge. That would be real huge. All right, gotta cut this corner just a tad. Just like that. All right, one last good drive for the day. Let's take it home. Oh, it's turning just a hair too much. Maybe even turn a little bit more, guys. Oh, just a hair snappy with that. 192 yards and 21 feet up the hill. I think I'm gonna go with the 6-iron here. Normally this is the 7-iron distance, but being so far uphill, really liking the 6-iron. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, sit down just a hair. Just a hair. All right, that's a good shot. Didn't quite draw. Really just kind of hit it straight out to the right. But I have an eagle putt on the last hole. Outside chance from 34 feet. Moving steadily from right to left. Maybe ever so slightly down the hill. All right, let's do it. Finish off strong, guys. Here we go. Hit it. Oh no, that was a good putt though. That was a good putt. I gave it a good effort. I didn't leave it short. I almost caught the cup. That'll leave me 4 feet for a closing birdie. 4 feet for a closing birdie. And we did it, guys. That puts me at 4 over through 18 holes. Obviously not my best round. I feel like I should have scored better on this course. But hung around and I ended up with 3 birdies in the last few holes there. 2 or 3 out of the last 4 holes were birdies, which was pretty good. Forget the double in between there.